Welcome back class 10. Today we are going to discuss 3.1 itself, and I have shown you question number 1, how you will be writing the equation and then drawing its graph. So today question number 2, let us see one more question in that segment. This is question number 2. Look out the book, look at your book. This is question number 2. The coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. Later, C buys another bat and 3 more balls of the same kind of rupees 1,300. Represent this situation algebraically and geometrically. That means now it is clear that algebraically representation means you are writing the equation, and geometrically representation means you are drawing its graph. So in question number 2, let the cost of one bat, you need to write let the cost of one bat equal to rupees X, and the cost of one ball is rupees Y. So in the initial step, just you are writing the cost of one bat, that you have to take one variable. As I have taken X, you can take any of the variable. There is no restriction that you will write always X only, but as per our convenience we are writing X. The cost of one bat is rupees X and the cost of one ball is rupees Y. So there are two cases. You have to observe the case first. In the first case, what is given? According to the first case, you have to frame the first equation. Now, number of bats are 3 and numbers of balls are 6. That means the cost of 3 bats will be 3x. This is according to question. According to question, we are dealing with the case 1, that is 3x, and number of balls are 6. That means it is 6y, and that together the cost is 3,900. 3,900, that is rupees 3,900. So this is the equation number 1. So algebraical representation is already there. Now you have to find its solution set to draw the graph, as it has been told here that represent this equation algebraically and graphically. So first equation is already written, and here I can find the value of X by putting several value of Y. So let us see how I am doing it. Minus 6y I can write, then I can write it X equal to 3,900 minus 6y upon 3. Now for the different value, for the various values of y, you will have one value of x. So here I am going to write the solution set for this equation. So solution set, here x and here y, and I have told that minimum 3 values are compulsory. So you have to take 3 values. As per your own convenience, you can take 3 values. So first of all, suppose if y will be taken as any value you can take, but according to my convenience I am using this value of y as 350. Suppose y I am taking 650, so that any value you can take. But here you have to keep in your mind that 3 can divide. Whatever value will come at the numerator, at the denominator you are having 3. So 3 can divide it, so that you can get a whole number. Why? Because when you will get the whole number, you will feel easy to get that number on your graph sheet. So y, if I am taking 650, y, the value of y, if I am taking 650, then 650 multiplied by 6 is directly giving you 3,900. So x is coming 0. This is called the best value. If both the axes 0 is known, if on both the axes 0 is known, that is known as the best value. Now if suppose I am taking y as 0, then x becomes 39, 6 into 0 becomes 0, so 3900 by 3 will give you 1300. So at this stage both 0 is coming, you can see both the zeros are coming. For x is 0, then y is 650, and if x is 1300, then your y is 0. Now suppose y, this time y I am taking as 600, suppose y I am taking as 600, so it will be 6 into 600, that means 3600, and then 3900 minus 3600 will give you how much? 3900 minus 3600 means you are having 900 or 300. 3900 minus you are doing 3600, then you are, the value is coming 300, and when you are dividing this 300 by 3, if you are dividing it by 3, your value is coming 100. That means the first value chart, that means the first solution set is ready for you, and you can use this solution set on graph sheet, then you can plot the graph for first equation. So first equation in the case number 1, case first, the first equation is ready, and now to get its graph, the equation is changed accordingly, and I am having the solution set number 1. In the same way, you have to go for the second case and case 2. Here the case 2, second case is written, that you have to see at the second case. What is the second case? How you can frame the second equation? Let C buys another bat and 3 more balls of the same kind for rupees 1300. That means in the second condition, C buys another bat, means their number of bat is only 1, but number of balls are 3, that means x plus 3y. In the second case, it is x plus 3y is equal to rupees 1300. So this is the second condition, okay, and this is coming from the second line of the question, that later C buys another bat and 3 more balls. That means it is clear that C is buying only 1 bat and 3 more balls C is buying. Then C has to pay rupees 1300. Now you settle down this equation, that means it can be written as x equal to 1300 minus 3y. Then directly I can find its solution set, I can make the solution set, make a table, okay, and here you insert the value of x and y. Again we need 3 values, so here according to your choice you can take any value of y. So this time y can be taken as, suppose I am taking y as 100. If suppose I am taking y as 100, then this becomes 300, and 1300 minus 300 is giving you 1000. Now if I am taking 13, y I can take as any value you can take. Just I am thinking that if 0 is coming, then it is better for me. So if y I am taking as how much? 1300 it is, 3 cannot divide it, so leave it, no problem. Now you can take as y 500, then 5 3 ja 15, or don't take 500, don't go for negative value, take it as 200, then it will be 600, then 1300 minus 600 is giving you 13 minus 6, that is 700, so you are having 700. Now if I am taking y as 300, or suppose I am taking y as 400, then 4 3 ja 1200, 1300 minus 1200 is giving you 100. So this is your second number table, second number solution set. So the solution sets are ready for you. Now just you will take this value on the graph sheet. Now you need to take the graph sheet and accordingly just locate all the values first for the first equation, and then draw the graph of first equation on your graph sheet. Then on the same graph sheet you will be taking the another values, whatever value I have shown you, or you can take your own value according to your own choice. It is not restricted here. According to your own convenience and own choice, you can take any values over there, and then draw the graph. Whatever graph you are getting, that is called the geometrical meaning of the given statement. Okay, so the statement can be easily represented algebraically and geometrically. So both the ways are very convenient and very easy and simple. Now you can draw the graph by yourself. So this is the second number. I have given you only the solution sets. I have given you the table for the solution. By that you can use, and here you can write the equation. As you can see that your equation is not written in a standard form. When you are going to write the answer, that time at the answer time you can set it in this way: 3x plus 6y minus 3900 equal to 0. This is the first equation, and for the second equation you can write x plus 3y minus 1300 equal to 0. That will be the standard form of both these equations. Okay, so like that you can write the equation in the answer part, or you can leave it like that also, there is no problem, but answer should be written very clearly. So 2 number question I have shown you. I hope that 3 number question you can do by yourself. Now coming to exercise 3.2. Here in exercise 3.2, question number 1 is there. Now turn your page and just look at question number 1 of exercise 3.2. It is also based upon the previous concept. Whatever I have taught you, accordingly you can do it here. Form the pair of linear equation in the following problems and then find their solutions graphically. Here in 3.1 it was not written that find the solution graphically, but 3.2 it is clearly written that find the solution graphically. That means when you will draw the graph, you have to check at which point both the graph are intersecting, both the lines are intersecting each other. At which point? That point will be the solution of the given equations. So let us see exercise 3.2 now. So in exercise 3.2, the first question you read and try to understand and try to frame the equation also. Then check what I am doing. Check your equation that you have drawn, you have written the equation that is wrong or right. This is exercise 3.2. So first number question and first 1 number question is there, that 10 students of class 10 took part in a mathematics quiz. If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, find the number of boys and girls who took part in the quiz. So there are 2 cases. Always you need to search the 2 cases in the equation. So first case you can see, number 1, 10 students of class 10. That means total number of student is written here, that is 10. Okay. If the number of girl is 4 more than the number of boys, find the number of boys and girl. So here how I will write the equation? Let number of girls, you can take the number of girls and number of boys separately. So number of girls be x, number of girls equal to x, and number of boys equal to y. So what is first case here? Case number 1, can you see the case number 1 is written that x plus y equal to 10. This is your case number 1, that is equation number 1 that you are getting here, and by that case only you have to find the solution table. So how the solution table you can frame? X equal to 10 minus y, then further you have to make a table, in that you can write the solution sets. So here I am going to write x, then I am going to write y, and here for y, suppose y I am going to take as 10, then 10 minus 10, x becomes 0, and this time if I am taking y as 0, y I am taking as 0, then x becomes 10. So this is called the best value. If 0 is known for both the axes, for x and y it is the best value. You should try to get 0. If it is not coming, no problem, you can take any of the value and you can draw your graph. Now if suppose y I am taking as 5, then x is also coming 5. So this is the solution set for equation number 1, and by using this you can draw the graph first. Okay. Then again case 2. Here in the case 2, what is given in the case 2, it is written in your question that if the number of girl is 4 more than the number of boys. As you know, number of girl is x, number of girl is x, and it is equal to y plus 4. That means number of girl is 4 more than boys, means x equal to y plus 4. And you can first of all you can frame the equation. So equation can be framed as x minus y equal to 4, you can write. So this is for the representation of equation part, and if I am going to solve it, or if I am going to find its solution set, that can be written in this way: x, y, 3 values. So for this is not important. For this I am going to see here that I am putting the value for y. Suppose y I am taking as 0 here, then x becomes 4, and if I am going to take y as minus 4, suppose y I am taking as minus 4, then x will be automatically 0. Now I can take y any of the value. I can take, suppose y I am going to take as 5. So if y I am taking 5, then 5 plus 4 becomes 9. So this is the second number equation. So the solution set for second equation. So here you can see the equation, algebraical representation for this equation will be here x plus y minus 10 equal to 0, and for the second number equation you can write as x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. That two equations you are getting, that is in the standard form, but now it is not written in the standard form. You need to write it, okay, at last, or you can write there also. So the algebraical representation, the statement I am showing you how you will write. So the algebraic representation for the equation, for the statement is how? The first equation is what? X plus y minus 10 equal to 0. This is the first equation. This is your first equation, and the second equation is that x minus y and minus 4 equal to 0. So this is your equation number second. So first and second equation, both the equation are written as number I have already taken above. So I cannot write here first and second again, but the two cases can be written like that. This is the ultimately last step of the solution, where you need to write two type of solution. First, you are going to represent the statement as a linear equation in two variable, and that time you need to write the equation in a standard form itself. So standard form here is the standard form of two for the two cases, which I have written as a summarized way. Then you need to draw the graph, and for the graph part you can use this table and this table. Two tables are written already, first and second. So graph I cannot show you, you know how to draw the linear graph, how you can draw the line graph. You have to settle down the proper scale and you need to draw the graph by yourself, and you will see that these graphs are intersecting at a point. The point of intersection of both the graph will give you the value of this solution, okay, or this question. So where the two graphs intersect each other, that will be the solution. That will be the solution for this equation. So here I cannot show you the graph exactly, but let me try it so that you can understand that how to draw. So roughly I am going to show you the graph for these two equations. Let us see how roughly how I am going to show you. The first equation is there, and second equation let me copy down here. So this is the second equation which I am copying down, so that I can put the values here. X is there, y is there, here 4, then here 0, then here it is 0, then here it is -4, then here it is 9 and 5. This is the second equation. So after copying it, I am trying to show you the solution set of this value chart. So how you will be drawing the graph? Here you can see what type of logic I am using. Just I am showing you the logic how to draw the graph. Here I have to check that for both the value chart which value is maximum. So maximum value which I can see here, that is 10, and the minimum value which I can see, that is coming -4. That means I have to work here 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So here 2, 4, 6, 8 and there 10. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So I am just writing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 here, -2, -4, -6, -8, then -10. Here 2, 4, 6, 8, then 10. Here -2, -4, -6, -8 and here -10. Now you can understand that here there is 1, there is 3. So in between, just in the middle, I am taking one point so that I can represent the numbers smoothly on this graph sheet. Suppose this is my graph sheet and I am showing you how to draw the graph. So for first equation, if x is 0, then y is 10. X is 0, then y is 10. That means this value is there, because you know this is x axis, here it is x dash, this is y axis and here it is y dash. So x is 0, then y is 10. So the value which I am getting, that is nearly at this point. Then if x is 10, then y is 0. X 10, then y is 0. That means the value which I am getting, it is coming down here. If x is 5, then y is also 5. So x 5 is there and y 5 is there. That means both the values are coming here. So let me first draw the graph, then I can show you this point. X is 5 and y is also 5. Suppose both the point are coming here, it will come on the same line. So x 5 and y 5, both 5 will be coming near about here, and that will be on the same line. So you will have a line graph. For the first, this graph is drawn for the first solution set. For the first equation, this is your first line graph. Then coming to second, if x is 4, then y is 0. X is 4, then y is 0. That means it is x 4, y 0. That means here is the point. Then second, if x is 0, then y is -4. That means this is the second number point. And here, if x is 9, then y is 5. X is 9, then y is, this is 9, and then y is 5. Means in front of 5 we have to go here. Suppose the point is coming here. Now I will join these points with free hand or using your scale, because it is a linear graph. You can use your scale. So your graph is just, the nature of graph is near about like that. I cannot say exactly that from where this graph will pass, but nearly the graph is passing like this. Okay, and ultimately the point of intersection, whatever point of intersection I am getting for both the graphs, this is the solution set. So I have given here the double circle so that you can understand this is the solution. So at which point it is cutting, intersecting, I can see it is intersecting here. The value of x is 7 and the value of y that I can see here that it is 3. So the at point 7 and 3 it is intersecting. So point of intersection is 7, 3. After drawing the graph you need to write the coordinate. So first coordinate was 0 and 10, then second 10 and 0, the second was this is 10 and 0, third was 5 and 5. So this point is 5 and 5. Then for the second 4 and 0, the first point is 4 comma 0, 0 comma minus 4, you can write 0 comma minus 4 like that, then 9 comma 5. So this point is 9 comma 5, and ultimately the solution you are getting. Therefore hence the solution is obtained, that is the value of x is 7 and y equal to 3. That means it is clear that the number of boys is 7, that is the number of boys. You can write here, note x was the number of girls. So the number of girls there are, and this is the number of boys. So you can write here boys and you can write here your final answer. So here the system of the statement I have shown you how you can write, and this time you can draw the graph on the graph sheet by using the value chart. Whatever value chart you will have, you can take any of the value. There is no restriction for the values, any of the value can be taken, and then settle down the proper scale over there. Scaling means you need to check both the solution sets, that means both the value table, and check which value is maximum and which value is minimum, and accordingly you can settle down so that you can get the exact numbers on the graph sheet, and then you can easily draw the graph. And the nature of graph, by looking at the nature of graph, that means if the equations are having solution, then they will surely intersecting at a line, at a point it will intersect, and by writing the coordinate of that point you will be able to understand that what is the solution for this equation. So this is the exact method for graphical solution. That means linear equation in two variables can be solved in various type of method. Here one of the method discussed, that is graphical method. By graph how you can solve the linear equation in two variable, that we are discussing right now. So question number 1 can be done. I hope that question number 2 also you can do. Okay. Now looking at the other questions, I am moving to question number 2. You need to do all these questions, and once again I am telling you all that use graph sheet, but tear out the pages of the graph. One by one you draw the graph. After doing one question you draw the graph and paste that sheet of graph on your notebook. Okay, where you are writing the solution, just on the second page you can paste your graph, then your copy will be maintained. Now looking at the question number 2 of this exercise, that is exercise 3.2, question number 2. On comparing the ratio A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point, are parallel or coincident. That means we have to just check, no need to draw the graph, you need to just check it. So first question is there 5x minus 4y, 5x minus 4y and plus 8 equal to 0, plus 8 equal to 0. This is your first equation. And second equation 7x plus 6y, 7x plus 6y, then here minus 9 equal to 0, minus 9 equal to 0. This is question number 2.1 of your NCERT book. So here in this question, first of all you need to write the value of A1. A1 is 5. Then value of B1. B1 you can see it is minus 4. the value of C1 is 8. Equation is already written in its standard form, so you need to just write the value. Then value of A2 is 7 and value of B2 is 6 and the value of C2 is minus 9. Now we will check A1 by A2. So A1 is 5 and A2 is 7. So A1 by A2 is checked. Then I will write B1 by B2. So here B1 is minus 4 and B2 is 6. And if your fraction is not in its lowest term, you can cancel the number. 2 2 ja 4, 2 3 ja 6, no problem. You can cancel it and write it minus 2 by 3. Then here C1 by C2. Here C1 is 8 and C2 is minus 9. Now you can see that whatever fraction you are getting, it is in its standard form, that means in lowest term. If you can cancel the number, you can cancel it, there is no restriction of cancelling. But now you just compare in your mind that whether A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 both are equal. No. So you will write, since A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, both the values are not equal. Again you can see C1 by C2 is also not equal to this, that means it is also not equal to C1 by C2. So as I have stated, this is the condition for a unique solution. So that means for the unique solution you need to check only A1 by A2 does not equal to B1 by B2, then the equation is having a unique solution, because you are having intersecting lines and they have exactly one solution. So the equations, so the pair of equation, what are they are asking? Find out whether the lines representing the following pair of linear equation intersecting at a point. So the pair of linear equation, the pair of equations are intersecting lines, are intersecting lines. The pair of linear equations are intersecting lines and they have exactly one solution, and they have exactly one solution. So you have to keep in your mind whatever condition I have stated in my previous class, that according to that condition I am using. One more thing is there here, if this part does not equal to C1 by C2, you can write or you cannot write, there is no problem for that. If the condition is coming A1 by A2 does not equal to B1 by B2, you can leave there only, because in the first condition I have already written, I have already shown you that if A1 by A2 does not equal to B1 by B2, that means you will have the intersecting lines, and that means you are having a unique solution, that means one solution you are having for the given pair of linear equation in two variables. Now you can try these questions. In my next class I will show you few more questions. Okay, thank you for today.